Hi guys, this is Arup Karmakar and you are watching AR Designs, probably because I have spammed the link of this video everywhere, or either you are interested in my channel. Okay, so apart from jokes, for all those who are new to this channel, let me tell you this channel is only about three things. First one is designing, second one is life and lessons, third one is about books. So today's topic is books, wherein I will tell you the summary of a book that you probably might know. Okay, so this is the back. Yeah, so this is the book named Atomic Habits, written by a author named James Clear. For those who don't know who is James Clear is the author of this book. No, he's actually a speaker. Okay, so returning from a trauma, James Clear is a writer and he is also a public speaker who actually focuses on habit and small change and small improvements throughout your life. And this book has done exceptionally well. It has sold over like 5 million copies, and it has been translated into 50 languages, more than 50 languages. So without wasting time, let's get started. For keeping the video short and simple, I have divided this book into 4 parts. First one is focus on 1% change. Second one is focus on the system or process. Third one is focus on your identity. And fourth one is 4 fundamental laws of behavior. Okay, so the first part mainly focuses on the 1% change. This 1% change can either be positive or negative. What we can do, we can redraw the graph that is given in the book. We can label y-axis as result and x-axis as time. If you want to show your current habit or state, and if you believe that your habit will stay stagnant over the time, then you can show it as a parallel line over the x-axis. Now what author wants to tell us here is that if you practice something each day, then by the end of the year you will realize that you have got better in it by 37 times. This is the effect of the compounding, and if you get worse at it, then God can save you. So suppose you have to think it in broad terms. If you want to be a cool guy like me, if you want to play something in guitar, then you need not to think like, oh, okay, you have to learn so much, you have to practice every day, you have to spend so much time, your fingers will get hurt. You do not have to think too much about that. Just practice for 5 minutes to 10 minutes, but do it in a frequent interval or do it regularly if possible. At the end of the year, you will realize it where you have reached, and you can definitely impress your crush. Okay, so the second part says that we should focus on the process or systems rather than the goals. Let's understand it by taking one example, that you want to achieve 100,000 subscribers for your YouTube channel. Is that possible? Yes, of course it is. But what after that? Will you be satisfied after achieving 100k subscribers? I assume no. So instead of that, what you can do is start enjoying the process. Start getting better at video editing, start getting better at content writing, or start getting better at promoting your videos. So in that way, you will start enjoying the whole process of video making, and even after achieving 100k subscribers, you will not stop and your channel will grow exponentially. So in brief sense, if you want to go for that girl, do not directly approach her, instead stalk her. Okay, so the third part tells us to focus mainly on the identity and not on the outcome. What I mean by that? Let me show you one diagram in which the inner circle represents your identity, the middle circle represents the process, and the outermost circle represents the outcome you want to achieve. So what most of us tend to do is to follow the process from outward to inward, that is, from outcome to the identity. Instead, what we should do is to do the exact opposite of it. That is, we should change our identity first to achieve the outcome we want. Let me give you one example. Let's suppose that you are overweight. If you are overweight and if you go to work out daily and gradually you see that nothing happens, then you will eventually stop. and you will never achieve the outcome you wanted to achieve at the first place. Instead, what you can do, in your mind, you can think that you are a fit person. So what you should do now is exactly same as what a fit person does. You should start working out regularly. You should start eating healthy. So in brief, this is what the third part tells us to do. Okay, so the fourth part basically tells us the 4 steps through which we can build the better habits. The first one is making it obvious. What we can do, for example, we want to be a better reader. Then what we can do is to keep ourselves surrounding with the books, keep ourselves surrounding with the friends that talk about books, listen to the YouTube, listen to the audio books. All these things we can do for making our habit obvious. Second is making our habit attractive. Reading books can be dull and boring. So what you can do for making that habit attractive, you can take a nice shower, or you can start smelling the new books. You can keep the books in a well-structured way. You can buy books with the beautiful cover. So all these things you can do for making your habit attractive. Okay, so the third step is making your habit easy. Suppose you are lying down in one room and your book is in other room. Will you take the effort to stand up, go to the other room, take the book from bookshelf, come back, then lie down, then open the book and start reading? No, right? What you can do is start keeping the book somewhere near where you want to read, so that you can take the book and essentially read it anytime. So the third part is about making your habit easy. The next step is about making it immediately satisfying. If you find that reading book is boring and it is not giving you instant pleasure, then what you can do is attach with a habit that gives you instant pleasure. For example, after reading or completing one part of the book, you can start scrolling Instagram or YouTube, or you can watch reel for like 2 minutes and then again back to habit. So this is about the fourth part. So today we have covered the summary of Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you want to know more about the books that I read about designing, about life, or about investment, or if you want to do the summary of any other books, you can tell me down in comment and I will come up with a summary of the